What she's saying to you, Mr. Surjewala, I'll put it in brief, is that the Congress party is being completely hypocritical in supporting a party which goes against its own policy at the national level. And she takes the example of the anti-nuke campaign as a test case on which Manmohan Singh, you know, he staked his political reputation a few years back and you backed him. You walked out of your alliance with the left. You struck a new alliance with the Samajwadi Party only on the basis of the nuclear deal. So she's saying you are being hypocritical and opportunistic in supporting a party which is tying up with Kudam protesters. So anyway, Mr. Surjewala, are you only happy because you think that he's going to cut the Modi vote a bit?
Arnab, I heard you as also Ms. Sitharaman and others patiently. I can understand her discomfort on account of Mr. Gadkari's allegations and the fact that AAP has formed a government in Delhi with Congress party's support. But there are three things we must understand. Firstly, it is only the Indian National Congress and its large cadre that is present across the country. Bharatiya Janata Party, I want to remind with due regards to Madam, does not even contest elections on over 200 seats out of 542 seats. Because they either are not present,
Mr. Surjewala,
or do not have the
question, Mr. Surjewala, Mr. Surjewala, the question is whether you are supporting Arvind. Whether you are supporting Arvind Kejriwal. Whether you are supporting.
At the end of the year, you need to be a little more charitable.
Then I am very charitable. Whole year I have been so charitable to all political parties. You can be a little charitable with me. My question to you is: are you supporting Arvind Kejriwal in your last hope? Because you realize today that you don't have a Brahmastra against Narendra Modi in your last hope that Arvind Kejriwal will cut even 5-10% of Modi's vote. So have you turned the general election of 2014 into negative politics, Mr. Surjewala, where you are hoping that by propping Arvind Kejriwal you will cut the Modi factor rather than trying to build a positive politics and create a leader of your own who can be a vote catcher? Because you don't have a vote catcher to counter Modi. You are banking upon a vote catcher like Arvind Kejriwal or an attention catcher like Arvind Kejriwal to cut the Modi effect. Now that's, Mr. Surjewala, plain and simple charge against you.
Arnab.
Good to speak like I find it good when you speak like Ms. Sitharaman. However, I must tell you,
Mr. Surjewala,
Congress
Mr. Surjewala,
does not need.
Mr. Surjewala, you may have missed a half-an-hour program on the channel yesterday which was analyzing the possibility of Arvind Kejriwal, you know, how Arvind Kejriwal's rise can benefit the Congress party. That's all. And we can have an independent view, right? That's it. Yeah.
All that I'm trying to point out to you is that the only person in this country who is playing upon divisive politics is Mr. Narendra Modi in the Bharatiya Janata Party in the sole hope of somehow latching on to power in 2014. Then the only foundation that the Indian National Congress has is in the idea of India, and that idea of India takes people along, cutting across religion, caste, communities, as also the principal division that Shri Narendra Modi so steadfastly is trying to promote across the spectrum of the country. We must not forget, when you speak about other political parties, why does Shri Narendra Modi for 9 years did not have a Lokayukt in Gujarat? Why does Shri Narendra Modi is so keen to take Yadurappa ji on board in Karnataka and Om Prakash Chautala on board in Haryana? Why does he have tainted ministers and convicted ministers convicted for corruption in his cabinet? What is his view on infant mortality? What are his views on education? What are his views on state of economy and generation of employment?
So
what are his views on Article
responses?
370? These are issues.
1 second,
These
Manisha.
are real issues that
Manisha, please. Manisha, 1 second. Manisha, counters coming in. Manisha, 7 minutes on the debate. Manisha first. Manisha first.
Following,
which may find common.
Manisha first.
There is Randeep ji, I like to listen to you very patiently. But following the AAP coup in Delhi, there's just one question which is being asked of the Congress, which is that of the U-turn politics. Can somebody explain? Arvind Kejriwal ji came on television saying, "Ye badmash party hai, ye shaitan party hai." Now, these were rather harsh words being used for the Congress. Today, if Arvind Kejriwal ji is writing a script of free power and free tariff, you will agree with me that it's largely left the coffers in a rather healthy state, being able to cough up own resources to manage over 90% of the government's expenditures. Now, here's a man who's saying, we are going to give you free lunches, all of it will come with caveats in the next week or so, but you've allowed the squandering of your own governance records for 3 successive terms, your own chief minister.
I don't think you're correct there.
Everybody
I don't think Manisha, with respect, with respect, I don't think you are being correct there about the state of Delhi's finances. The fact is that Delhi state finances provide the Kejriwal government with an immediate headroom of 3,050 crores from the financial year 14, which means, please be clear, there is no problem for Arvind Kejriwal to find the money to fund his Bijli Pani promises.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So it's not like he...
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And Arnab, let me also tell Manisha ji that it is the Congress government for 3 successive tenure that has given this robust economy to the state of Delhi.
Shazia,
we are supporting not Mr. Kejriwal.
Yeah, but then you didn't do what...
We have supported Aam Aadmi Party
for
the sake of people of Delhi. Because people of Delhi need an elected government, and that government must be able to deliver on its promises.
No, Mr. Surjewala, Kejriwal, the space, Mr. Surjewala will get into the financial part later. I'm not getting an answer. Shazia, you wanted to come in. I also have a question for you, Shazia.
That people in Delhi get their government, we will continue to judge Mr. Kejriwal's government not only by the standards that they profess, but only by the standards
in the course of this debate,
people of Delhi.
Shazia.
In the course of this debate, we have traversed several topics. So I would like to set the record straight on some. For instance, you mentioned about the Khichdi Sarkar. Well, we've had coalition government politics for the last 20 years, 2 decades and more, and Prime Minister, he seems utterly helpless and inept at times, has actually cried hoarse about the Raj Dharma of coalition politics. So that's nothing new.
No, so you believe in coalition politics. No, one second. Let me ask you, Shazia, one minute.
No.
Shazia,
what I'm saying is the point you kept making.
Shazia, you believe in coalition politics? Do you believe in coalition politics? Do you believe in coalition politics?
We're stuck with coalition politics.
Pardon me?
We're stuck with coalition politics.
We're stuck with coalition.
I don't know whether I believe in it. We're stuck with coalition politics.
As a follow-up, Shazia.
Because we have a multiple party system. Arnab.
Shazia.
It's not a yes or no. We got a fractured mandate. We're stuck with coalition politics.
So Shazia, there are just 2 questions if you listen to me. Because you know what, Shazia. Today people are...
Because I have to make 4-5 points here.
No, Shazia, just listen to my question.
I would also like to go to Nirmala Sitharaman ji, who mentioned Achyutanandan's name. Achyutanandan, I must tell her that VP Singh, when he made his government, it was BJP and the Communist Party which gave him support against Rajiv Gandhi government. So they should know something about history and their own history also. No, I'm making a point, Arnab. I'll answer every question of yours.
So what's your point?
Arnab,
1 second. Now she's countering you. I'm allowing a counter. Yes, Nirmala is countering you. Shazia, 1 minute. Before you move on. Shazia, Nirmala is countering you. Go ahead. Yeah. Point number 2.
With due respects, you're very young. Your party is very young. You've come to power. With due respects, we all hope you do very well to meet the aspirations of the people of Delhi. And when I referred to Shri Achyutanandan, I've also very clearly said, with respect, he's a very senior leader, and asked about the Aam Aadmi Party's philosophy when you're talking about economics, left party's economics, and I'm talking about that with a certain knowledge about what I'm talking. That's not to remind me of history, madam. I come from South India. I'm quite conscious of what I'm talking about. And therefore, let me not be taught history here, whereas I'm questioning you on your economics.
Okay, now my question here is, Shazia,
I was making another point though.
Shazia, you want your second point? Can I ask you one question?
No, it doesn't help.
Can I ask you one question, Shazia? Because I have a lot of questions here. So my one question is that do you think, now people are watching tonight, Shazia, do you think there is a very strong anti-Congress wave in India? Do you think?
Yes, there is indeed.
Yeah. So,
yes.
So do you feel as a result, any party, including yours, which has any association with the Congress party will have a negative rub-off effect of that?
No, I don't think so. I think we're a minority government.
Okay. A third question
to come to power, and we were asked. Yes.
Third question is that Congress party is supporting you from the outside, right, in Delhi. In politics, there is no free lunch, Ms. Ilmi. If the Congress party were to want a similar arrangement with you at the national level, suppose you entered the national fray and win, say, 20 seats, would you provide any form of outside support or inside support? And don't be a standard politician and tell me there's a hypothetical question. If they want you to return the favor at the national level, will you consider doing that?
There is no favor to be returned. The Lieutenant Governor asked Arvind Kejriwal, after BJP refused, they gave us support from outside. We had 18 points and we made them amply clear. Congress gave us support on 16, citing them as executive decisions. We will not compromise. Congress can do whatever they wish to do. There is going to be a tough call for us as well. We are walking the tightrope.
What do you mean tough fall? Are you already preparing for the fall? What did you mean by tough fall?
Absolutely. When I say we prepared for re-elections, we prepared for Congress to pull the rug, but
you're preparing for re-elections.
On what we stand for.
You're preparing for re-elections now. You just
at any
2-day-old government. You're preparing for re-elections.
Pull the rug from under our feet.
Mr. Surjewala.
What if because we dependent?
Mr. Surjewala,
we're dependent on outside support. We don't have a choice, do we?
Well, you know, Mr. Surjewala, you heard that. They are preparing for you to pull the rug, and this is what I think might happen. Mr. Kamal Faruqui, today they deliver their water and electricity promises.
Pull the rug.
No, Mr. Faruqui.
Arnab, since you put the question to me,
my question. No,
with due regards to Faruqui Saab.
Surjewala se pehle I would like to.
Kamal Faruqui kuch कहना चाहते हैं, वैसे Kamal Faruqui.
The question.
Yeah,
you asked me this question. In fact, let me tell you very frankly that as far as AAP is concerned, AAP is a very important force to reckon with in the entire country now. Number one. Number two is definitely it is making scare both the largest parties of the country. Both BJP and Congress parties are going to suffer very heavily in the election, both by the AAP. And as far as my estimation of the whole country's viewpoint is concerned, I feel that AAP would be the third largest party of the country in the 2014. So it will be a situation when the coalition government perhaps will come, or our party may come.
You agree, Mr. Verma?
With the support of the other Congress and BJP. All the options are there.
You think India's newest party?
Why not?
You think, Mr. Verma, India's newest party could be the third largest party? A glue around which
both Faruqui Saab and Shazia ji to respond. May I just add one line
to what can I answer?
What you just asked
me. The question was asked to me.
Very simple.
But Mr. Surjewala is nervous about the Aam Aadmi Party tonight.
The support that the Congress party has extended to Aam Aadmi Party is not to an individual, but in favor of people of Delhi. It's not an unconditional support. It's a support.
It was unconditional, Mr. Surjewala.
I don't know if
It's a support that is in favor of people of Delhi.
Pavan Verma, last word.
Give them ample opportunity to prove themselves.
Arnab, one point, and please allow the other people.
Mr. Verma, last word to Mr. Verma.
As long as they continue to serve the people of Delhi.
Arnab,
Mr. Verma,
please understand. Arnab, please understand, and through you, I want to tell your viewers that the emergence of a party like the Aam Aadmi Party is a veritable revolt against the entrenched political system of India. And we must view it beyond the soulless stratagems of the Congress and the BJP. Of course it poses a threat to the political establishment. And it is therefore an encouragement to all of those, and may I add, you may consider it partisan, leaders like Nitish Kumar in Bihar, who have stood for clean politics and good governance and a new political paradigm themselves. and we need to watch and see what this party achieves rather than prematurely writing its obituary.
Well, we are seeing a new player at the national level, which is a very big phenomenon. I don't believe in cynicism. You cannot close 2013 by being overly cynical of the Aam Aadmi Party. I think even Nirmala Sitharaman acknowledges that the BJP is watching this political formation. And, you know, you never know. They could be a long-term player. To all my guests, thank you very much. And thank you for joining me on the Newshour tonight.